Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Conte is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Can he get on the end of this? Adams cuts out the pass. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Passing nice and neat. Zanetti. Doué. And it's Zanetti. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Khan claims comfortably. Timber. Konate. Rijkaard. Manchester United finding their passes. And again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 5.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Distributed tidily. Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Takes the shot! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Played in. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. Timber, looking for the run. Olise. Oh, that's neat. Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Koundé. More and more pressure on the ball here. Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe has chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance! He scores! Manchester United are back on level terms. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Villa. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rashford. That's a good ball out wide. Played into space out wide. He's picked his way through. Now what about... He rises! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United take the lead. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that could set him on his way. Header! He's got away with one there. Zanetti.
2 added minutes has been
Schneider.
indicated.
Rijkaard. Raul takes control of it and he's on the move. Olise. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he was quick to react. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And now,
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And they can counter here. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Raul. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Schneider. And it's Zanetti. And he plays one through. Conte. Opts to play it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Raul. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out towards the flank. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And
oh, smashing header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
13,
changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11, David
Adams.
Villa. Number 18, Olise.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Desiree Doué. Number
That's
8,
put paid to a promising
Schneider.
move.
Coming on the field, number 7, Barcola.
There's
Number
great
21,
running on show here, but
Ansu
ultimately
Fati.
there was no way
Number
through.
14, Hazard.
Now he's got
Number
space
20,
here.
De Bruyne.
Rijkaard
Number
is
22,
always scanning the pitch for targets.
Substitutions taking
Now
place.
it's Barcola. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chance to deliver. Big header! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Look at the space here. Cleared without complication. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Neatly clipped into space. Adams cuts it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Half an hour gone in the second half. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Barcola.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he was alert to it. De Bruyne. Nicely spread. Kaka. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Threads one in. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The final 5 minutes. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Ansu Fati, and he's been shifted off it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Barcola. Barcola showed
There
plenty
will
of
be
zest
1
in getting
minute
to the
at a
ball,
time.
but couldn't quite sort it out. That has ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United against Milan.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong.
Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Puskás! Puskás! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
And this is Lewandowski. Well played, Rashford. It's Rashford! It's off target and by quite a way.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Raul most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Always onto this. And that's Judge, surely! It's run loose, who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping! And Puskás! And he's heaved it away. And it's Yaya Toure, looking tidy in possession here.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Now it's Rooney. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Lewandowski. And he's lost his man here. Lewandowski! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Costa Curta. Neymar. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Well, it's a move of great promise.
Shot a goal! Oh, it rattles the bar! Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zanetti. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Yaya Toure. And it's Vitinha. He's through here. And he's in on goal. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Vitinha.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Climbs up big! Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Nicely spread. And he's there to retrieve it. Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rashford. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And this is Lewandowski. Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Olise is in a really good position. It's Raul! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. Now it's Olise. Good chance here! Odo. Vitinha. Conte. Now it's Rashford. Nicely weighted ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's very neat. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. And that's another good win of the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Olise applies the finish! Decent enough try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Now that looks a decent ball. Puskás showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Timber. They get a throw in. Shifted it to the flank. Looking for a runner. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Milan have it back, and can go again. Rashford. Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. No, it's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The attendance for this
that
match
pass
was
has been well intercepted.
71,898.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And he was quick to react. Vitinha.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it into space. Vitinha. Neymar. And Zanetti. And it's Neymar. Costa Curta. Puskás providing an outlet on that flank. Koundé is there and he can get that clear. Turns and goes back. And that is expertly dealt with. Van Dijk kept his eye on it and he's there. And this is Rooney. Vitinha. Great challenge, time to perfection. Chance for a shot! In for the pieces! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6.
We have got changes here from
Robert
both sides, in
Lewandowski.
fact. Two fresh
Number
faces
9.
and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
And that has added a whole new complexion. Chance! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Kaká making good progress on the right-hand side. Looking for the run. Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Tries to pass it through. A face to face with the keeper. He's played it back.
Modern.
Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Truly superb, a goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rummenigge. Manchester United have reclaimed it. This looks promising. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Olise. Now it's Rashford. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rijkaard. Now it's Rashford.
Minutes added time.
Hazard. Otto does well to get it back. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Spread it left. No luck with that dink over the top. Hazard. Zanetti. And that will be it. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Please be reminded that drinking is only
Any
allowed
reflections
in
on
the
what you've
area
seen, Jim?
shown on this map.
Well,
Thank
Peter,
you very
I
much for your
really couldn't
cooperation.
see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
Good running, strong and purposeful, and he's picked it up out wide. Rashford! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Well read, and the danger is averted. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Timber cuts out the pass. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A lot of space ahead of him. And it's right. He's having a go! Oh, that is very close.
Rijkaard brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Goulet's cross. And the keeper beats it away. Cruyff. Oh, some tackle that. Arda Goulet. It's a promising position.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Out to the left it goes. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. Hazard is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And this is Hullet. He's found the Hullet. Can he finish? It's there! The breakthrough strike. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Rashford. Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Koundé. Conte. Goulet is the team's great visionary. And here's Rashford. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lovely, now then. Luis Suarez! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Olise. Manchester United can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And he was alert to it. Oh, good-looking ball. Valverde. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Serves up across. It is a corner. Good chance.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
After 39 minutes is number 7.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Luis Suarez is on his own. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Khan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Koundé, And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, again there's no way through. Pull it.
There will be
Probing
3
pass.
minutes out of time.
Timber. Sends it crossfield. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Now he's off and running. Now it's Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Messi. Messi goes steaming forward. Looking to play him in. Now it's Azar. Looking for options for movement. Rashford. He is just caressing the ball. Now here's the delivery. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. And it's Messi. He's in a great position here. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Shifted it to the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's tried one! He'll want to be quick to recover this. And Messi! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Rijkaard. Over to the left. Hazard is herring after that one. Now it's Rashford. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Rashford. Oh, super ball!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, nice touch. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Azar gets a good foot in there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rummenigge. Good ball, good take. And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they...